that execute on you. If you get too low, he'll just execute you. That's just one of his things.
Oh, that's
Maybe
I
that's
forget what
what
it's called, but it's that sorcerer execute move, the Mage's Wrath or something. That one hurts.
Okay, well maybe that was it. I honestly
That
don't
just
know.
happens if you get too low when he's out.
Oh.
We'll figure it out. Don't you fret. It'll happen
Okay.
again.
Okay.
It's gonna happen again.
I believe they were on the roster.
Yep. Do the healers know where they need to stand?
I'm left.
Right.
Okay.
See, Butter and I read the directions.
Portal DPS, you're going to be on the left side. In the middle, you're going to be kiting, doing execute.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll be on the right side.
Yeah.
You can have all the non-portal DPS on the right. Is that? I don't think that's what it says on the roster. You may have to change
This.
Portal 1 reads left, and then Portal 2 reads right. Oh, I lied. Yep. So, Portal DPS is going to be left side. I should fix this roster.
That'd be Gideon, Kitty, Panda, and Soap on the left.
Yes.
And then the rest of us on the right.
Pandas. Yep.
Mello, you know your lefts and rights on this one?
We can, Chakra, we can just add a
can
note
use
in the
this.
channel later, clear that up.
We can
That'll be
use the
easy.
statue right here. It's where we did
Right,
it before. You can
right.
just stand right in it where you're supposed to be. Act like this is the boss looking forward.
I mean, I hope you know left and right.
Well,
Alright,
yeah, but
You don't know nowadays. You don't know now.
we also know how to make a square, Panda.
Smoke, you're going to get first pull on Zamaja, and you're going to be the execute tank. FYI. I'll grab...
Right.
Yes. I'm going to grab the left monstrosity, bring it over. You can grab the right.
Okay.
Where do you want me to keep the minis?
Uh,
In the center?
the first mini... We might as well keep them stacked. Relly, when we get to that one, that's going to be middle, near portal.
Right.
But everyone else is going to be near the foot of
Okay, then-
Zamaja.
And for
What
plus
about
ones, it's
the
usually
mechanism?
fastest to keep them in the middle, just because of the creepers, especially
Were
for our
you
first
having-
run.
Well,
We can try it if you want.
Just practice, because when it's
Well, I'm-
+3, she's going to have to keep it on the near the foot of Zamaja. Those two minis.
right,
I'm just saying we're
but
making it harder on our DPS.
how?
The creepers are going to be up with the mini.
That'll be fine. The DPS
Yeah.
can just switch and target creeper when it's out, but focus burn on the bosses when they're out and no creepers are, or no monstrosity is out. Which the monstrosity would be brought to Zamaja anyways.
Okay, so next question. Where are you having
Yes.
everyone drop
Creeper is going to be brought. How do you bring a
Hoarfrost.
creeper?
Monstrosity on Zamaja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry if I said creeper. But when it comes to Hoarfrost, I like it to be just left a group.
Okay, so where do you want me to pull little ads in? Do you want me to keep the minis and ads on the other side then? I don't want to be picking up Ford Frost.
Yes, please.
You're going to be going from side to side most of the time, especially with Sororia.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Not all of them are going to be, like, containable. Like, it's just, ideally, you know, but, like, these little guys right here, these little, what's this guy name?
You just pull them right up on the foot, right where you can.
Yeah, the skeevers or whatever. I'm gonna call them skeevers. They're spewer, but they're skeevers now.
We call them the wet slappers.
Right,
The
yeah.
Yagras.
Yeah, I just pulled them in. They're stupid easy to control, but the minis sometimes they do their own thing. But I'm just gonna try to keep them, except for Reliquin because of the battle standards.
Well, Sororia has a standard, and the ice one has their ice cage, so that they all have their own little AoE. That makes you want to switch sides usually.
Alright. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl. I am pulling in 3, 2, 1, go, everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the dog was jumping on me, so I
Oh,
thought we
dang.
were chit-chatting for a moment.
Stay down. I
Challenge the power of the sea snow.
Alright, so grab it as soon
Shall
as you
be
can.
your last mistake. You shall join the Velcars in defeat.
Don't bash.
To me, my shadow.
First class
To me.
is 3, 2.
I'll take the next one.
Remember, don't bash. Play 1, 3, 2, 1. Orbs are out. Whenever there's an orb near a group, that's when everybody helps. Safe.
Okay.
Colossus here. 3, 2, 1.
Elevator. Yeah, boss.
Okay.
Oh, I got the same side.
Oh, don't get.
I'll come in.
Shard down.
Yeah, it's points down.
Mine more.
Toward one down.
Where's the house?
South ones.
I'm going.
Short
It's
two
look
down.
for portals, or you can say can't get or
Save. Yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Larger shade will soon be upon us. The gateway must be abolished.
Run the orb fast as you can. I got a heal on you.
Right.
Okay.
We're up.
Orb near.
I shut 2 down.
Stop.
Yeah.
Alright. Line 1 and 3, 2,
Frost
1.
dropping right, so back.
Grabbing Zamaja. I got Zamaja. Orbs. One orb near tank.
It's down.
Detail. Straight across.
What else is here? 3, 2, 1.
Portal.
Portal two.
Think save.
I got some force for us. I got to
Oh, the group.
Elevating.
Detail.
Short one down.
We must destroy the gateway source of power.
Two down.
Shedding left.
Detail.
Short 3 down.
And 4 frost. Shedding Horfrost.
here near group.
Near tank. That Horfrost one.
Focusing mini.
Always.
Shed more off right of group. Sorry.
There's a shade by
The-
tank.
You guys gotta get these shades down.
The monstrosities.
There's one shot to save one.
Been out for a while.
I'm burning everything first, then resist. Orbs are up, orb near tank. Go ahead and grab the Zamaja right now. Smoke. Going around it.
The March's gate.
Safe.
got Horfrost.
Portal
I'll be
sub.
shedding left. Is portal 1 again?
Yes, portal 1.
I'm going.
Okay, I need a sub. Meet me downstairs or upstairs.
It should be fine downstairs.
Okay.
I got back up there.
I'm down.
Shark coming down.
I got the hard frost. Hard one. Putting hard frost.
Nope, I'm down.
So Mel, I
Okay,
think
this
you
is looking
want him
like
to be on the foot, not
I'm trying
like
to get
on
him on the foot.
tail.
Guys, two.
I'm going.
He's down right by boss. Yeah.
Shark
Orbs are
down.
out.
Alright, all three are up. Running up.
Yeah, it's
All that's
like
I mean,
only fuel.
so.
Yeah,
If
too
portal
far
DPS
forward.
goes down,
Bring him
you have to
closer,
call out
Daniel.
ASAP, but you need a sub.
Have no worries. Your
Was that still portal 1?
shall remain.
Yeah, that was portal 1.
I almost went down. Thinking that we were a little behind on that.
Yeah, that one. It
The
should
mini.
be okay as long as it's called out as soon as possible. We really just want 2 DPS down there. Unless there's a late start, then we'll make the exception have 3. But we really can't afford having too many DPS in portal.
Right.
Especially when there are 2 people who need it to be res still at that point in time when you were down.
Well, I wanted to make sure that I'm handling things right. I went down the first time portal because there was just no way for me to get to the Wind of the Welkin, I think is what it's called. It was just, there was one that spawned right in the front where we were and one all the way in the back, so it simply wasn't time. And I can scope better next time as that AoE is getting larger, but
You gotta stay near the middle, and as soon as it starts, you gotta be looking where to jump. And +3, there's only gonna be 1, so you gotta be ready,
Yeah, that's pretty
no matter
intense.
what, no matter where it is.
okay,
So,
well, that's
yeah,
what I'm
that's the
saying.
key thing.
I can do that more skillfully because I just if had I moved to the middle, I would have been much better off. So that's a mistake I can correct.
Okay, cool. I feel like that's something that I should have addressed. That's actually a common thing. Portal DPS would need to stay near middle so they can hit all their targets and then move wherever they need to. Okay, on you, Smoke.
And I was just saying, Mel, just try to stand like a little bit farther back towards like the main tank, because you want that mini to be a little bit farther up. I think we're gonna hold them on the boss. We don't want them just hanging out in group, you know.
I understand. Yeah. I mean,
pulling.
you
On
know,
the foot is the
saying it and doing
sweet
it
spot.
though. I just gotta, you know.
Pull in 3, 2, 1.
Remember, don't bash. I'll take first Colossus.
I've got first one.
3, 2, 1.
Going bashed.
I've got second Colossus. When it's ready.
Boards. Nope.
Quickly! You must get in the March's gate!
Shedding Horfrost to the right.
Safe.
Colossus.
I win.
Shedding left.
Elevators no boss. If you're having a hard time, I saw that. If you're having a hard time synergizing, you have to roll dodge. Sometimes it acts like that.
Just do
Alright,
that.
we need to pull
Shedding Horfrost to the right.
Detail.
Rez is queen.
Shark, are you down?
I got the rest.
Crushing.
Oh, I need a sub.
We both do.
My horn.
I'm going.
The March's shade will soon cross over!
Okay, just find an orb and bring it up.
Just orbs are all you have to grab.
Yeah,
Just need a shard to run it to.
Orbs.
Portal wipe.
Put an end to your struggle.
And I didn't go over this, but did the Portal GPS have a chance to look at the suggested skills that I posted in the vCR hard mode strat channel?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see what you posted, so that's great. Tell me.
Yep. So
I
Ricochet
can go
Skull.
look real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and look.
Okay.
So why the synergy do that?
It does that sometimes. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just safe to do like a roll dodge as you're going there, because then it's just more responsive, it seems to be.
And sometimes the Frost will let usually does that when it happens quickly. But hey, Chakra, just to let you know, I saw your post. The only thing I do different is I run Consuming Trap and place the skulls down there. Hope you're okay with that. It normally works better for me on portals, but just the way I drop the dots.
Consuming trap's
Consuming
not bad
trap.
in portals, or
Yeah,
like
so I
force
run that
poles.
instead normally, but otherwise I've got pretty much what you have.
Okay.
I'm looking. Is this? No.
Only if they're near tank or on the group. Yeah, normally the orbs are connected behind. Sorry, Jocker, I should be answering. I'm being an idiot.
No, you're good.
So Chakra, this in the strat channel?
It is.
I
yes.
didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even see that, man. I'm so sorry. Let's see what I got.
Yeah, no worries. I was just looking at the rotations while I was down there, and so I feel like making sure that we have these would help a lot.
That's exactly what I changed my morphs to without my as well. I'm exactly the same. The only difference is that I don't have inner light. I have consuming trap. Maybe for the same reason. I'll switch to inner light if you want, but consuming trap seems to be a hell of a dot to place.
I would actually personally prefer thinking about it Ricochet Skull over Consuming Trap, because
No, I'm talking about inner light. You have the main action bar with inner light slotted, and so in place of inner light, I was using consuming trap. I still have skull.
Inner lights for like the crit though, it's really nice to have. And I like force pulls and portals like over skulls. I think it has like a
Yeah, I'm using those ones.
It's a little faster. Force pulse is a little faster.
yeah. Doesn't it have like a breach or something? Or I forget. I just like
Okay.
it.
All right, I'll switch. Hold on
But-
a second.
little question.
Skulls is just as good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to have a spammable down there, I think, instead of just all dots. For crows.
yes.
Well, I watched a really good video that kind of showed how to lay dots and then do direct damage so that you were passing through. Like you don't even take the first one down, which is it seemed to work for me pretty well, dotting the first one. And
Well,
then
usually
moving
that's for like the solo crow, and they'll drop like a destro on the first one or whatever.
Giddy, you said you're left, right?
I'm left, correct. Yes. But give me just 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm switching to what you asked me to switch.
Okay.
It'll be a little bit different on my rotation, but I'll get used to it fast.
The reason why I was
That's
asking
why I like
because
comment
it just looks like I look right, but I do
Soon
there.
my shadow shall spread to all of Somerset.
We've reached the halfway mark of our hour-and-a-half time frame.
So Kitty, if you look at the
That's
bird
fine.
that's going into the portal, if you follow the bird in from that direction, you'll be looking right at the boss.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yep.
I look at the castle and then I turn around. So when he spawns, I'm looking for Maj, like her eyes, his eyes. And I just
Yep,
go
that
right.
works just as good as all of the Griffin. They both work. Whatever you
But every
prefer.
time I do that, like I'm going the same direction with Gideon.
Wait, no, just
Okay, then I make obviously I make a mistake.
Against darkness itself. Foolish.
Sorry to be the weak link to
sorry?
that, guys.
check chat. Group chat.
Okay. Wait, for the bash, I thought it was only not to bash while in the center. Are the other ones not to bash too? Not to bash before first portal.
So just to be clear, Kitty or Ghost, whoever's telling me that, I'm looking at this direction right here. I want to be looking this direction to go in the portal, and then my first, I don't want to shoot at Samaja, but my first is going to be over here. If I'm on the left, basically, it's sometimes a little further back, but that's the first one if I'm looking at the entrance.
He's always
Just look at
on the
Samaja.
north.
Wherever Samaja's at, you go left at Samaja.
So when we go down the portal, wherever she is, I go left. Like this.
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
And like I said, if you follow the bird in, the bird goes in that direction. You'll always be looking at
If you go down late, sometimes she'll move really quick, but that's just a rare occurrence. It's kind of...
Yeah, so usually when I go down, I'm looking here, like this way, and I just go right. If I keep going behind, I just go right. But
Yeah, but see, that's different. Yeah, that's different than what we were saying. Because if we're looking at the
It
entrance,
works out the same way, because he ends up seeing
does it work
Samaja
out the same way?
and then-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can also
was
use the
gonna say-
compass too, because downstairs you can see the compass. I've taken to that as an APS, just to check where I'm at. Sometimes.
Okay.
They're at the very top of the vault.
I can wait. After all, your deaths are inevitable.
Neural, to answer your question, so what would happen is that Samaja's going to take a lot more damage by not bashing too soon.
As
So
long
you'll
as
see
the orbs
Samaja
aren't out,
just-
we don't need to bash. There's just not enough damage, really. Once the orbs and mechanics start happening, then we need to get those bashes.
Yeah, and you'll see that she'll end up taking so much damage to the point that 70% will come and the first mini's coming out. And then that's when we get to worry about mechanics as well.
You challenge the power of the sea slone? It shall be your
Is it
last
okay if I post a picture
mistake.
about crystals killing order for killing crystals or in the Discord
Yeah,
chat?
give me 10 seconds. I just need to grab a drink up here.
Yeah, sure thing, Mello.
Alright, this is what I have for next.
And I do want to see a POV. I was kind of going to let it go freely, but it may be helpful that I see everyone's bar setup and what their rotation looks like in portals. That way it can be addressed.
The shadows answer to me now.
Are you referring specifically to portal DPS, or would you like everyone to record a POV from this?
Everyone. Yeah,
Gotcha.
definitely. That way I can look at your bar setups.
And make sure we drop Colossuses only on the new transitions.
Yeah, and
Colossus and Horns always on the new transition.
yeah, and it hasn't been a problem yet, but definitely keep calling those out. That way we don't stack them.
Yes. Yep, so always save your ultis like portal DPS. You won't use an ulti in the portal whatsoever. You'll hold on to it until you get back up and you're ready to fight Sumatra.
Cloud rest is already full, and so too
You got me
shall
in that.
you.
So I put barrier on my back bar, which is what I normally do on the attacks. So, is that cool? I'm just throwing out barriers whenever I can with the sax one.
Do you have Master Sword and Board front bar?
You want me to run Spellball? Oh yeah, Master Sword and Board. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's front bar. I got PA on the back.
Okay, perfect. And do you have Warhorn?
I have sax. Sax is better. I mean, I have one.
Soon my shadows
What type of
spread
tank are you?
all of Somerset.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, do Warhorn front, back bar, and then do Barrier front bar. I mean, in all honesty, you could go barrier on both bars if you're not already.
Well, but why do I need to have them on both bars?
It's the mag recovery.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh really? There's some mag?
So tanks
Yeah,
typically
as
have
long as you have
barrier
that
front bar.
passive and support,
Or
whatever, you should be getting mag recovery.
The
Mapping on
support
your bar.
skill line from Cyrodiil. It's the first passive.
You dare fight against
There's 2 stages to it. Mag
yourself?
recovery for every support skill slotted.
Like
Up
I'm
to
running it
10%
on my
recovery.
front bar, even though I'm not even using it, just for the recovery. And I have horn on the back bar.
Yep, that's exactly. Healers and tanks typically run barrier front bar because we're on that most of the time, and so that extra mag recovery is everything.
Nice. Thanks, guys. I didn't have that one. I mean, I do now.
Awesome. And then we're
Yeah.
going to be using reviving barrier for the hills. Shields don't
Yep.
work here, of course, but the hills is the benefit from the
Well,
reviving
what
barrier.
I've actually heard is that the shields won't help from the initial hit from the orbs, but it will help with the dot.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, there's
That's
their,
exactly what it is.
there's their damage over time in this one.
Yeah, the dark drain is damage over time, so that it initially hits you with malicious strike is what it's called, and then it puts a dot on you, dark drain.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditch bulwark for enduring resolve.
For your CP stallables?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you what I have if you are curious.
Well, I'm running. So this would be ironclad, enduring resolve, duelist, rebuff, and unassailable. So that pretty much covers everything.
Darkness shall reign across Somerset.
I mean, I guess that's fine. I have Bulwark, Unassailable, Enduring Resolve, and Duelist Rebuff.
Ironclad? Direct damage?
I don't have Ironclad. Yeah.
You think bulwark would be better than ironclad?
Oh no, yeah, I'm running
10%
ironclad,
damage
not
reduction.
bulwark. Yeah, I'm running ironclad during resolve, duelist buff, and unassailable.
Yeah. Because that way it's taking like everything. There's direct damage down by 10%. Damage over time down by 10%. Single target down.
Your
Area effect
deaths
down.
are inevitable.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Oh no, I locked
And-
up because I'm on PS5. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Yeah, the stupid thing. Close game.
Oh man. That'll give me just a second. I'll be right back to.
You challenge the power of the Sea Sloan? It shall be your last mistake.
Oh, Neuroskirt, I see your question also, and the strat channel. Where does this come from? I got it from ESO logs, actually. I was able to find... I was familiar with what the setup ought to look like by looking at someone else's roster, and so I wanted to find a good graph, a visual, for my first prog, and I found them. And so I just found some individuals who had these common setups, and I took a screenshot.
The shadows answer to me now.
I think I ran that, when I ran portals I had the same setup except I had force pulse instead of skulls and I had meteor on the front bar for the gen.
So you don't think
Other
with
than
this
that, it's the
this
same.
camouflage, Dawnbreaker would be good on the front bar instead of meteor?
Dawnbreaker, that's for the damage, right? I mean, I guess it's up to you if you want damage or mag recovery. Max mag, right? You get max mag too.
Yeah.
Glad rest is all.
Let's see,
I'd recommend meteor.
And max mag is damage, right? So.
I guess here's another thing, you know, since everyone should be in Basai, I'm also going to be paying attention to see how well you're able to manage your resource to keep it under 50%, so you're putting out good damage.
So let's talk about the difference between skull and shock on the destruction staff. What's your take? Do you want me to stay with the skull?
Personal preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
And use force pulse, not concussion shock, because you don't want to be interrupting, really. You don't need to be.
Right. I can switch it. By next time, I can go and change my morphs. Maybe I can A/B the damage differential and see what feels better.
Okay.
Now you're back.
Oh yeah, no, I've been back. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, where are you? I don't see.
She's up
I'm over here.
behind the monster.
Yeah, I just come in over here. I
Dare
just
fight
run over to
against
Muppet.
darkness itself.
Oh, got it.
Alright.
All right, smoke on you. Yep.
Alright, I'm pulling. 2, 1.
Remember, no all keys on seals and Waja transitions. Portal GPS, just a friendly reminder to stay close to portal.
I think Soap and I are pretty decent down there. We're just, I got hit after Smoke went down by explosion.
Oh. I don't see you guys at all though. I'm in portal.
Pulling. 3, 2, 1.
To be reunited.
My Colossus.
Thank you.
One horn. Please, horn.
Portal. Orbs.
Safe.
Shedding hoarfrost. Left.
Yeah. My horn on you, sir.
My Colossus.
Red queen.
Yeah.
I've got Hoarfrost dropping left.
Orbs. Yeah.
Down.
That's it.
Yeah, I picked up. That's my bad. I'm gonna need to stop. I picked up an orb right when that pulled.
Oh, you're good.
Shedding left. I'm going. Oh, nope, they're up.
Okay.
My Colossus. 3, 2, 1.
Shedding left.
That's it.
Alright, someone get focus out of group. Get out. Alright, grabbing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, on transition.
My Colossus.
Grabbing is watching.
My horn.
Orbs. Orb in group.
Think save portals.
Shedding left.
It must be collapsed from within.
Take the pie slice up.
I'm just
It happened.
Elevating.
Shedding more cross, but I had to shed it right.
Orb in group.
Okay.
Actually, hard for.
My Colossus. 3, 2, 1. Mini in 1%.
Elevating.
Portal across.
I've got Hoarfrost. My horn.
I've got hoarfrost.
My
I'll be shedding
Colossus.
left.
Grab. Get that. Bash. Done.
That's it.
Alright. Oop. Alright.
Colossus.
Portal?
Magcro,
No.
open the gate into her dark realm. We must
Shining
destroy
Hoarfrost right by the portal though.
Safe.
Gale has her out. Creeper?
On your guard! Those tendrils look perilous! Hurry! Locate
Fail.
the power source of the March's gateway and destroy it!
Shard down.
My spear of light shall show you the way!
Darkness?
Shard 2 down.
It's on there.
Oh no. I went down.
Tail, Hoarfrost, we lose.
Oh, everything there, boss.
Grab the
Having
mini for a
it.
sec.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you always play it safe.
Creeper?
I'm down. Downstairs.
Check it.
Darkness? Upstairs light. Down.
Oh, there was another shard that wasn't taken care of. Great.
Wonderful addition. It's time to put an end to your struggle.
I never saw a third shard.
No, there was a shard that wasn't
Your
destroyed.
shadows are mine.
Oh, I was just
Crystal.
So it'll be, or crystals, I should say. So when it comes to crystals, it's going to be the crow that makes sure that the crystals are down, and it's going to be the Nightblade that makes sure the crystals are completely destroyed. So you want to crow get the shards low health as possible, and then what's going to happen is the Nightblade is going to go through and execute every one of them with impel. That
So
would be the
Crow can
most
start
efficient
running
way.
right away and maybe call it out if you see them all exposed, but then Nate Blade should just keep going and make sure they're all broken.
Well, I have to say, I made the same mistake twice, guys. Like I said, this is a super tired day. I've gone and gone, and I might not be as sharp as I need to be, but I should have delayed picking up that shard, or picking up the crystal, you know, to take to the shard, until after that Wind of the Welkin. I already had that. I already had the shard. It was going. I was almost there, but had I delayed, taken the Wind of the Welkin, then gone back down and grabbed it, we would have been fine. And that's just me learning. I hope you guys are cool with that.
Yeah, this is us getting all the practice we can get on the fundamentals. Always play it safe when you can.
Try not
It's
to
my first
take
time
on
to
too
run-
much.
First time to run portals, man. That's
Try
all.
not to take on too much of the blame. We were having some trouble topside too. Everybody's on a learning curve.
Okay, on you, Smoke.
I am ready. 3, 2, 1.
I got first Colossus when she jumps.
He just stands there doing nothing. I'm
My
blind.
shadow shall aid you.
3, 2, 1.
I'll take second Colossus.
Into darkness.
Fine, more.
There's no escape.
And my Colossus.
Now fine.
Portal.
Magcro, open the gate into her dark realm!
Safe.
We must
off
destroy
to
it!
the right.
I got it. Maybe somebody else got it.
In jail. Orbs.
Ow, I got it. Shedding left.
Sorry about that. Just got flash. Alright, portals will be back.
Won't let me synergize. You'll see me dead right on it. Wouldn't let me synergize that time. Absolutely.
Try sub.
Yes,
Going.
please.
Make sure you see that.
Shard 1 down.
Sorry.
Quickly! Stand within my light!
A good burn.
Shard 3 down.
In jail. Final one.
Steady shard. Shard 3 down.
Shard 3 down. One shard.
Orbs.
Elevator.
I can't.
Damn.
Right, shard near portal.
We're up.
Me too.
Ahead.
Mellow, for this run, just go ahead and bring the mini to the center.
Okay.
That way we can get it clear.
I would never recommend doing that. I had to take that orb up an elevator.
Oh, you survived?
Yes.
Orbs?
Grabbing in 3, 2, 1. I got module. Good about this. Can you tell? Orbs are out. Transition.
Staying safe.
Portal.
Portal 1. I'm down. Dragon's down. He needs a sword, please.
Portal 2.
South Portal 2.
Somebody
That's
else
great.
has to
Let
go.
it
I
go
can't
in.
go twice.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
You're
You're
good.
sub.
You're good.
Only make the call out when you need a sub.
I have Colossus for next turn.
Hurry! Locate the power source of Samadhi's gateway and destroy it! Quickly! Stand
Alright,
within my
tell.
light.
Shard 2 and shard 3.
Colossus, 3, 2, 1.
Orbs ahead.
I have Horfrost shedding left.
One mic.
Colossus.
You got the monstrosity.
Mini.
You tell.
I gotta take this mini though. Oh,
I'm
he's dead.
grabbing the
That's right.
boss in 3, 2, 1.
Colossus for mini.
Alright, darkness. And then, don't keep the mini dead center. You want it to the side somewhere so it doesn't, go right next to the portal.
Orbs are out.
I'll be honest, portal, I should say.
Me too. Portal.
Samadhi's gateway to remain.
Portal 1. Warhorn.
It must be collapsed from within.
Safe?
Going. Darkness. Orbs. Me too.
Alright, over there.
Portal.
Someone said they need a sub in Portal.
No, I said I'm shutting.
Me too.
Oh. Except we're gonna die.
Orbs. Darkness.
Wait, why isn't the shards down?
There are
Kitty,
no
are you-
shards up there.
Shedding left.
Me
Kitty,
too.
what happened?
Oh, there's one.
I actually
Oh, I didn't hear you clearly.
The shadows are mine.
I think someone even asked, did someone need a sub?
Yeah,
It
and I
wasn't
didn't
her.
hear the sub call either because I called, but I was dropping it next to portal at the same time. That was partly probably my fault.
No worries.
Did you go downstairs? I thought I saw you going.
Nah, I was going to, but I didn't. I couldn't hear any call out. I thought I heard someone say sub, but someone was calling out orbs, I think, and shedding. So I asked if someone said
Yeah,
it.
it's hard for us to keep track, so if you need a sub, just make sure to yell it out. Let us know.
Another thing I'm doing is I'm gonna watch the names. If I see one of the portal DPS down, especially portal 1, I can just go too. I can just assume it's gonna need a sub. That's not a big deal.
Okay, we have one more pull. Kitty, on my end, it sounds like you're very low volume. I don't know if it sounds the same way to everybody else.
Yeah.
Is everyone else able to hear you?
Oh, what about now?
A little better.
A little better, yeah. Okay, full beans.
Okay.
Say sub, Kitty. Let's see if we can hear you.
Yep, that was it. That's that right there. That's what I heard. Like, so. That's what it sounded like. So.
What about sub?
That'll do. That will do.
Yep.
Much better. You gotta
Well, I mean, you know,
nasalize it.
it'd be like, I'm gonna need a sub. And then, wait. It gives the brain.
Like,
The
guys,
best
shut
way is
up,
go
I
sub,
need a
sub,
sub.
sub, 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 until someone tells you to shut up.
We'll be running together for a while too, so if you could get into the habit of strife too, I can hear that pretty clearly.
Whoever, yeah. Alrighty. Go ahead and pull some.
3, 2, 1.
Let's make it a good one. Remember, believe. I got first Colossus.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Open group.
Hold on. Detail.
Safe.
My glasses.
That one.
I got it. I'll just shed anyway.
Orbs.
No more discussion neutral. You can make it, I believe in you. Stop.
I got Neuro. This res is clean. I don't think I'm doing it. Really?
Detail.
Alright, and I got some margin transition. Alright, go. Do you really? Oh, dang.
I got the kite healers. No, it's good.
Portal.
Okay, we're too far back.
You must get them to march his
Take in. Safe.
Orbs.
I think.
Can you tell?
Ah,
Portal transition, everyone get it?
Sorry, man. I brought my boss out. I had it.
Alright, I'm gonna grab it.
My Colossus.
Oh, there's people up to grab it now. Third. Elevator.
Mini and 5%. My Colossus. 3, 2, 1. Mini should be up.
Elevator.
There he is.
With Horcrux.
Can you tell?
I got it.
Grabbing transition truck.
Okay. Everyone focus mini.
My Colossus on mini.
You guys need to get to the Maja's right side and drop the Hoarfrost instead of just dropping it in group.
There's a out and tail. Watch out, Lord behind. And tail. Crushing.
Colossus on the mini.
And tail. My horn. Lord.
Your shadow shall serve me well.
I'm down. Sub.
Going.
Crushing.
Should be good on burn.
Charging back.
Are all shards down?
No, one more coming down right now.
Okay.
Me tail.
Don't DPS shards. Just
Yep, I got the last
run.
one.
Alright, hurry. I'm trying to hold the Maja back from portal.
Hit it. We're up.
Lots of mini.
Me tail.
Alrighty.
I got the kite.
Take it.
Yep, yep.
Yep. Grabbing in 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Mini's down.
Thank God.
Go darkness. Smoke. Alright. Portals are up. Can you tell? Orbs in transition. Portal.
Quickly! You must get within the March's gate!
I'm safe.
Hoarfrost is downstairs.
We've got a creeper in the back.
Be on
Again.
guard.
Shit.
Ow.
Yeah, I got the mechanics as soon as the portal came in.
Wait, so do you need a sub?
No, it's we're good.
I'll hop out. I'm gonna hop out. As soon as it pops.
Gateway closed in strength. We must
Orbs.
seal it off quickly.
Just to be safe, Nero, go through portal. If there's a ring in portal, don't go.
Should be good.
Okay.
My Colossus on creeper.
Elevating. 3 orbs.
All shards are down.
The March's shade.
I'm targeted trying to kite.
We're up.
Orbs. Orb near group. Keep that down.
Trying to get the monstrosity that he sends some deals.
Up. I'm down. Coming up.
I didn't grab it.
Trying to get reses. I'm squid.
Grab it.
As soon as I find monstrosity,
Creeper up.
kill
There's a
the
creeper up. Creeper in the back.
Alright, someone res me, please. I'm gonna have to go through portal.
Grabbing.
My panda.
Got it?
Yep.
Chakra up.
Orbs.
The gate is held on.
Trying to heal you.
We must
Alright.
destroy it.
Going through.
Portal.
Colossus. 2.
Safe.
1.
Get in. Come in the portal if you haven't already.
Oh shit, I didn't hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
My
Strike
creeper.
come in just to be safe.
Creeper in the back.
Rear. Elevator.
Hoarfrost is still
It's over.
Me
I
too.
was late. Their DPS downstairs will be smart.
Already there.
Orbs.
Everyone on creeper, guys.
All should be down.
help,
Just
help,
wait down.
help.
Wait on shards.
That gateway isn't destroyed.
Creeper in the back.
Shade will soon cross over.
Run it quick. We're up.
We're up.
Bring that mouse out. Creeper.
Darkness. Now.
There's a creeper.
Yeah.
My Colossus on this monstrosity.
And my Colossus on boss once it's down. 3, 2, 1.
Hold it, hold it.
I just saw
Alright.
3 of those things in a row.
Grabbing Zamaja. I have Zamaja. Good luckness.
Yeah, that's what I
Skipping portals. Do not go through portals.
Shed crossed on the left. Crossed on the left.
Watch out for orbs in this group. Skipping portal. Once again.
You must get to the March's gate.
New tell.
I
Should we cross?
Shade down.
in.
Res is clean.
Shade down.
I have Jelly. I have BJT. I have her.
New tell. Should we cross?
Make sure you stack on this last tail. It was good practice.
The March's link to her shade is crippled.
I got a
Extinguish
bar
the
horn.
shade and we can
Slow
end
thrust
this.
is dropped in the center. Remember that. Do not drop it in group. Get into your execute positions. Portal deep
On
dead.
the left.
You must be at full strength to vanquish those shadows.
Colossus.
Keep summoning
Orb on
those
left.
shadow tendrils. Watch out!
Creeper on left.
Alright. Please guys get that creeper if you can.
You need to heal yourselves to overcome those shadows.
Down.
Creeper's down.
Colossus.
Painful yet?
Repositioning tail.
I'm taking the tank, the launcher from you. Go in group.
Res is clean.
Yep. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna take back.
You must be at
3,
full
2, 1.
strength to vanquish those shadows.
Okay.
Hit her down. You got her?
Sure, I'm taking them. Creeper in the back.
So far down.
I'm down.
I'm down too.
Oh no. I'm down.
Very
I can
low.
hold that.
Nose. Entirely.
You all shall make excellent additions to my
Were we dying
shadow
today?
army.
So,
Um,
Warcross was dropped on me and I didn't realize that I had it, so that's why I went down.
And work on.
So go ahead and clip your POVs and post it in the POV channel. Don't be afraid, it's locked. So only our group is going to see it, besides the officers, but no worries. That way I could look at everyone's performance.
Do you want just the Zamaj parts of things, or do you want all parts of things?
Just the Zamaja part. The past 30 minutes, for sure.
That's why I was just gonna super cut all of them together.
Yeah, I want to see how both Soap and I were able to take over us down there, like idiots.
Yeah.
I'll be posting my hour-long video.
Do you want an hour or do you want half an hour?
Hour preferably, but definitely the past 30 minutes.
I got an hour. I got the whole thing, honestly. But I'll just give this not a bunch to sit through. Okay, what? Was that you, Panda?
Alright, mine's